wanted to give these grants out. They wanted communities to go and look regionally. Now they're talking about on a landscape scale. Instead of us talking about individual trees, they want us to look at trees on a landscape scale. And that's why they wanted to get these grants out there so that communities would start doing the green infrastructure planning. So this was our project study area. And as you can see, we also included the Weddington Wildlife Management Area, which has been, it is now called an urban forest, an urban national forest. So we wanted to include it in the study area. And so you can see we have Johnson, Greenland, Farmington, and then of course Fayetteville. So there's a lot of different elements. It's not just about forest, but the parks and the trails, looking at potential areas to conserve through the conservation easements, in which, by the way, that's where the League of Women Voters became involved with us in this project, and that's how we got that policy on the books in Arkansas so that now people can do that statewide. Looking at the working lands, the farmlands that are so important for us and their environmental value, of course, the wetlands and the prairies, riparian zones, and there was a lot of work done on the historical areas, and I think Bob will talk about more of these. So I know you've heard about the economic or the benefits of trees, but the benefits of retaining our green infrastructure is so important. And of course, there's no doubt the research shows that it does increase land values, and people want to be by green space. And there was some research that was done that showed that a lot of people now that live by golf courses, it's not because they play golf, it's because they want to have that green space in their backyard. But just things like that. And then of course, again, our trails are bringing people in, and it's also protecting our watersheds. And one of the reasons that the Beaver Watershed was so interested in this is because even though it's just a small portion of their watershed, it's the most developed. And so they wanted to keep a real close eye on what was going on there. And then of course, again, the physical part, we really looked at the obesity problems and how can we get children and people healthier by using the green infrastructure plan. So what we need to do is we need to reduce fragmentation and think about